Hello and welcome back to the Divine Nurture community. And if this is your first time, you are welcome. Here we discuss truthful, meaningful, and deep conversation. So welcome to the tribe and family. First and foremost, happy Black History Month and happy Love Month. I know this month is Valentine. A lot has associated Valentine as a holiday, which is fine. I'm not gonna get into the history of that, but I am for celebrating love because I love love. So happy Valentine's Day or happy Love Month. Also, did you know there's a day dedicated to being optimistic, which was February 3rd. So we do need it during these times, right? Just to find something to smile about and being optimistic and joyful with all the chaos that going on around us. So let's begin with today's topic, which is, as discussed on my previous video, this year is all about healing, right? Because as mentioned, our world need healing, not just at a global stage, but also at an individual. Always starts with the individual. So today I wanted to talk about healing your trauma. When it comes to healing, it's obviously it's very touchy and uncomfortable topic, but it is important to note that as long as we're living on this planet, we all have traumas, whether that's a small trauma or big traumas. All of them are trauma that needs healing for us to find peace within ourselves. It is certainly not an easy process or journey to take on, but it is an individual responsibility to begin that process once you're ready. And when I say once you're ready, I mean that because a lot of people seek therapy or support groups to see if those can help with healing their trauma. But unless you're ready at an individual level, it's not gonna work, no matter how much support you seek. So with that, it is important also to note that we live in a fragmented world. No one's coming to save you, no matter what. It is important to have your back first. Once you do, and be authentic and honest with yourself and the traumas that you have within that needs healing, then I am sure the right support would come your way to help you throughout that journey. The first step in healing your trauma is acknowledge your traumatic events, right? That you're going through, whether that's childhood traumas, relationships traumas, whether that's relationship with yourself, not being compassionate or kind to yourself, and also relationship with others, whether that's like romantic relationship with your loved ones, or relationship with others, period. Relationships with finances. There's a lot of people struggling with finances right now, so that's a traumatic experience, whether we admit it or not. It causes a lot of anxiety because we do need to survive. Also, relationship with food. We also have feminine and masculine wounds. There's a lot of female that have lost touch of their feminine side, and also men have lost touch within their masculine side. So identifying those traumas and being honest with yourself is important, and saying, okay, this is where I'm at and I am willing to do X, Y, and Z. If it's necessary, stand by the mirror and stop feeling like the victim and blaming others. My mother did, it's because of my mother, that's why I'm at this position, or it's because of my ex-partner, that's why I'm where I'm at today. So just releasing and letting go of that victimhood and blame is the first step. And the other thing that I would say is learn to process your emotions. Once you identify the trauma that you're going through, learning how to deal with your emotions and recognize that pain will happen in this world. We're all gonna experience pain, and just knowing the difference between pain and suffering, right? You do not have to suffer. None of us do. Pain is just an experience that we all undergo, but suffering is more so the reaction and response to that, to the pain that you're experiencing. And oftentimes, that response or reaction is not a positive one. So allow yourself to feel the pain and the emotions and know that we're all emotional beings. It's okay, release the pain, but you do not have to put yourself through suffering. Let go and make peace with your past. I know it is so hard to disregard whatever chaos that's going on, because it does impact us, if not directly, indirectly, whatever's going on in the world. But it is also your choice to choose to focus on peace. Just focusing on you is the best way to go right now. By doing so, not only are you empowering yourself, you're preparing yourself to empower others. Because unless we heal as a collective, it is hard to help whatever's going on externally, if that makes sense. Seeking safety and support, as mentioned, that can only happen if you start your own journey and be authentic. Because no matter how much support you go out there and seek, it'll be so hard for you to find that authentic tribe that you're looking for to help you navigate. It is also important to note that not everyone have the means or finances to go seek therapy, but once you embark on that journey, like I said, you find that support that you identify with, and you come naturally, whether that's like a support group that you come across. So just starting, I think that's the hardest thing when it comes to healing. Prioritizing mental health and self-care. I cannot emphasize this enough. It's so important. Part of healing is just solitude, or just having time to yourself. Pamper yourself, as I always say. What are the type of things that helps you just loosen up? Whether that's like going at a spa, going for a walk in nature, right? Meditating for a few minutes, just closing everything that's disturbing you or distracting you externally, and going into that alone time, finding that even if it's 5 minutes a day, would allow you to really identify and reflect on what you need to heal. Healing is an ongoing process. It takes time. There are different layers to healing. The good thing is you do not have to heal all at once. You just have to be brave enough to begin the process, the healing process, and then everything will fall into places. Like I said, as long as we're breathing, we'll have traumas. There's a lot of pain, there's a lot of difficulties within this earth. So just by being here, you have the courage and bravery to be here. I would say make faith, trust, and surrender your best friends, because that's the only thing you can rely on nowadays, especially during these times. It's okay, we're all humans, right? We have feelings. Allow yourself to feel those emotions and take it day by day. You're doing the best that you can, and just take control of your own journey and stop blaming others. So with that, I want to switch to, as mentioned, I wanted to talk about countries' celebration, because this is a community that want to focus on celebration, not just at an individual level, but also at a global community. Celebrating love. Take each month and celebrate countries that celebrating either that, like Independence Day, or some celebrate National Day, some celebrate Liberation Day, whatever celebration looks like for them. So I will not focus on the history and political side of things, so just the celebration day, and I'll provide one fact about each country. So let's begin with Sri Lanka, historically known as Ceylon. The capital is Colombo, and it's an island located in South Asia, right? So they celebrated their Independence Day on February 4th. One fact about them is they're one of the world's largest exporter of tea, whether that's like black tea, white tea, green tea. They're known for the quality and volume of their teas. So that's Sri Lanka, February 4th. New Zealand, capital is Wellington. It is an island located in the South Pacific Ocean. They celebrated their National Day on February 6th. One fact about the country is it is the first country that allowed women to vote in 1863. The next country is Grenada, capital in St. George, an island located in Eastern Caribbean Sea. They celebrated their Independence Day on February 7th. They gained their independence from Britain. One fact about them, their annual carnival, which is named Spice Mass, takes place from July and August. So book your ticket. Book your ticket to Grenada. The next country is Iran. Iran is a capital in Tehran, located in the Middle East. They celebrate the victory of Islamic Revolution, February 11th. So one fact about Iran, they have their own calendar, also known as a solar calendar. One fact about them is their working week starts from Saturday and ends on Thursday. So Thursday is like a half day for them. So their weekend is really the half day of Thursday and Friday, and then work resumes on Saturday. Next, Japan. Tokyo is their capital. It is one of the world's largest city located in East Asia. They celebrate their National Foundation Day on February 11th. One fun fact about them is the number 4 is considered unlucky because 4 is pronunciation chi, which means death. So 4 is associated with death. So that's why the number 4 is an unlucky number for them. Serbia. Serbia capital is Belgrade. That's located in Southeast and Central Europe. And they celebrate their National Day on February 15th and 16th. One fact is Nikola Tesla was born to an ethnic Serb family. So he spent part of his childhood in Serbia. So the last country here is Lithuania, which their capital is Vilnius, located in Europe. They celebrate their first independence on February 16th. In fact, a fun fact about them is they have 2 Independence Day that they celebrate. One on February 16th, where they gain freedom from Germany, and the other one is March 11th, which they celebrate their freedom from the Soviet Union. So on the next video, I'll talk about the rest of the countries. So I hope this video was helpful.